It's too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're a paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wonder why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
We have an exciting My Team Unlimited tournament ahead of us, and today I'm joined by My Team correspondent Brian and YouTube My Team extraordinaire Kilsamoy. How you doing, gentlemen?
Very good, thank you. Thanks for having me on the show.
Doing great. Always a good time talking about the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament.
That's right, lives are about to change. So Kilsamoy, you've been breaking down things all over YouTube when it comes to My Team. You can educate so many people on this mode.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Miami Heat. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And both teams, Doris, battling injuries.
Kevin, we have seen that when someone is injured, that means an opportunity for a bench player to show what they have. And the coaching staff maybe has to get a little bit more creative than usual.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Olenek, the forward duo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Baca is out there with Batum, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Williams, that's for 2. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, sweet Lou with the jumper. That's sweet, too.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Butler. Olynyk inside, defended by Batum. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
And Lou Williams hits from deep. Williams has got 5 points so far.
How about the pull-up game from Lou Williams? Go ahead, keep the defense guessing.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Leonard against Butler. From the line. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
With some arc, and there's the nice layup by Butler. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And the shot goes in.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Robinson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Butler passes to Olynyk. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And he jams it with authority.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
And Butler sends it back.
Boy, though he'll never be a blocks leader, Butler has the size and hops to do more of this.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here's Nunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Butler. Up top, Adebayo. And again, unable to change momentum here. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Leonard's got the ball. The Heat trail by 8. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Miami no good on that time either. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively. Drew a lot of fouls in that game.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
And he makes the first.
And we know Patrick Beverley is one of those guys, you love having him on your team. But if you're an opponent, you absolutely despise this guy's toughness and the way he embraces the defensive end of the floor. Patrick Beverley has dug it out of the dirt and created a great career.
All free throws good from Beverley. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set, but I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue. Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And a chance here to check out some stats for Lou Williams. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Butler. Here's Nunn. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, this is why Butler has become a real threat on the offensive end. Yes, he's a great scorer, but he is equally capable and adept at finding the open guy. Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Nunn kicks to Robinson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Leonard with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
For the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Adebayo down low. Ibaka on him. No problems knocking that one down. Butler's got his third bucket of the night.
Just textbook timing right there. Jimmy Butler understanding when to rise and fire.
And it's Beverley missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
None. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Batum grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Robinson. None against Beverley. Right side, Butler. Goes back up. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Got a piece of it.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
And it's good for 2.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Williams. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Jackson down low, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Achua. Passes it to Butler from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Count it, good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And there's the pass to Adebayo. The rebound by Ibaka.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
The Heat trail by 11. Down low, here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
It's Jackson with the drive, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Ball's knocked loose. Unhindered, going all the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Butler. He's averaging 20 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
That free throw, good from Kennard. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
And he makes both free throws. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
That one goes. Count it.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Strus passes to Achua. Here's Hero. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. To the left side wing. A second chance effort. Achua, and he lays it straight in. Achua's got 8 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
The Heat trail by 15. Strus passes to Hero. Trying to get open is Iguodala.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Jackson. Miami grabs the miss. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Here's Strus. Kennard covering. They get it again. Can't hit from in close. Clippers leading by 13. Here's Morris, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Marcus Morris at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
And Morris drops them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
The Heat trail by 15. Strus passes to Achua. Wants to get it to Harkless and does. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Jackson's got 14 points. Strus passes to Achua. Pass to Hero. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Clippers leading by 15. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Harkless. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Heat shooting 47% here so far. To the middle. Pass to Strus. Passes it to Harkless. Dishes it to Iguodala. The Heat need to get a shot off. Shot clock at 2, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 17-point game. Here's Hero. The pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. It's good old-fashioned basketball. It's all a part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Baca is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Zubac. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Harkless with it. Jackson on him. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Harkless.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And the basket by Jackson.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Hero. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Ibaka. Leonard comes in for Morris. Lou Williams is subbed in for Jackson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 12. It's Williams with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Robinson finds Olynyk. The 15-footer, good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
From the arc, yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Hero.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Heat also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Iguodala. And it's Butler in for Tyler Hero. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, we know this. When Jimmy Butler is cooking, he can put points on the board in a hurry. Look out.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Beverly's got 8 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Butler passes to Nunn. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness. When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal. And it's Leonard with the jam.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world, and you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
The Heat trail by 13. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
Here's Nunn. Following the score by Lou Williams. Robinson passes to Nunn. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Nunn's got it back down to within single digits for Miami. Here's Williams, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You think about Lou Williams and finding his way and finding himself with the Los Angeles Clippers. He's played for a fifth of the teams in the league. He always felt overlooked, underappreciated, but certainly he's found his niche here.
Well, Doris, in the past, some regarded Lou Williams as a lackluster defender. Didn't want to lift weights. Had kind of an interesting reputation. He bounced around the league, as we know, quite a bit. He's played for a lot of different teams.
Right. I mean, think about his early association with Allen Iverson, the great Allen Iverson. He's succeeded on his own terms, right? Both of them comfortable in their own skin, able to do some amazing things on the court.
Here's Nunn. Following the score by Lou Williams. Butler with the ball. Williams picks him up.
Well, how about that? Just glide toward the rim, but finish with power. What a combination by Jimmy.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here's Nunn. 9 points in the game so far. Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nunn finds Adebayo. And it's good, 2 points.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Here's Williams. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Nunn with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Double team on Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Zubac. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Here's Williams. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Williams can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. Finished off the break. Williams has got 24.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Beverly against Nunn. Robinson for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Beverly, and he dunks it down.
What a nice little burst from Patrick Beverly to get in transition.
So it's Miami now. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac, and it's Jackson in for Williams. Harkless is checked in for the Heat. Pass to Nunn. Pass to Harkless. Butler kicks to Nunn. No good on the triple. The Clippers shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
The Heat trail by 19. Now a timeout called by Miami. And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach, Doris, to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
I assume you'll be coming for that makes 2 of us. That makes 2 of us. Say that made minds go deep. Oh, here looking against some social. Part of the day in the life you don't see. Part of the day in the life you can't be here for. It's the day in the life of OGs dealing with won't leave. Nothing words you really see when my soul speaks. Down I goes, in front of me, front of me, front of me. I tell you, don't follow me, nobody bother me. I'm a mess honesty, follow your policies. They wanna demolish me, use me and abolish me. I don't wanna hear no.
So for the Clippers, Ibaka comes in for Nicholas Batum, and it's Kennard in for Patrick Beverly. The Heat also changing it up. Achua comes in for Duncan Robinson, and Hero subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. To the inside.
Oh, my! Wow! Young fellas making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
That's a 2 from Kennard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
No good. And Miami shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Harkless the pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And that one is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Butler on the wing. This one for 3. That shot off. And the Clippers will come the other way.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Harkless. Cans it from downtown. Harkless has got 7.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Harkless with the steal. 1:56 left in the first half. Inside. Here's Achua. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Boy, Ibaka is such a great teammate. This guy is always willing to find the open man.
The Heat trail by 16. Iguodala kicks to Harkless. Here's Hero. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 15.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
And another for Jackson, a streaky score, but when he gets hot, watch out.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Strus. Kennard covering. Hero passes to Iguodala. Now, here's Achua. 6 to shoot. That shot is off. Harkless. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. That's a 2 from Kennard. Again, Los Angeles.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Passes to Hero. Wide open. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Achua's got 4 points this quarter.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And Leonard stays with it. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Jackson. Good on the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shooting one.
For Los Angeles, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Los Angeles foul call. Reggie Jackson. That's his second personal.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Kennard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. Reggie Jackson firing on all cylinders for the LA Clippers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Reggie Jackson is having one of those nights. He had 25 points and 4 assists. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, the best part of their performance has been their offensive rebounding. So often it's overlooked, but you get 2 quality shots because of your effort. That is the difference in the game. I love the way they're battling and getting all those putbacks. If they keep that up, game over.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Miami.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Reggie Jackson has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The Heat trail by 16. On the court for the Heat. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
Well, Olynyk, such a deft touch on the interior. Keeps the ball high. The defense has no chance.
Jackson, that's good.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the three ball. Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
None can't get it to fall. Los Angeles leading by 15 from 17 feet out and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Over to the left wing. Olynyk can't hit. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Beverly, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Olynyk.
Well, Patrick Beverly puts it on the deck, drives to the cup, and will get to the free throw line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
That's good from Beverly. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Both free throws good from Beverly. The Heat trail by 19. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. None against Beverly. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Robinson for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 12.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Beverly, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Mr. Beverly competing on the inside. Okay, Pat.
Got a piece of it. Leonard with the ball. Butler covering and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 24 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Ibaka, no luck. The Heat trail by 20. Robinson for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The Heat have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Nunn. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
For Miami, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Zubac is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And the Clippers call time here. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree.
Let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 8th in steals and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Patrick Beverley is the kind of competitor every team wants. Gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here's none. 12 points for him. He feeds it to Olynyk, and it's blocked. Batum scanning the floor. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Beverley. It's tipped. They retain possession.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good by Butler.
Well, in this age of NBA analytics, we love layups and threes. Jimmy Butler, he'll give you both.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Clippers third.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And it's blocked. Jacks up a three, and the three ball is good. Beverly's got 23.
Really good use of the pull-up jumper by Patrick Beverly, understanding when to rise and fire.
Here's Butler, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 6 assists in the game. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, this guy is just a professional scorer. Lou Williams gets to the mid-range. Easy money, folks.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
It's good. Beverly's got 12 points in just the second half.
This guy is such an intelligent guard. Patrick Beverly finding a driving lane and finishing.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Well, this guy has such an advanced offensive arsenal. Lou Williams doing work.
Out to the wing. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the wing on the left. Robinson's got space. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Over none. Batum, good.
Timeout. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the Heat call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Heat with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Olynyk. Iguodala comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Hero subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Here's Hero. He's got 19. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Butler. And here is Achua. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What's up? Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Miami, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The Heat making a switch here.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, this guy is a fighter. Patrick Beverly will not back down from contact.
Here's Hero. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's Kennard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kennard's got 10.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Iguodala against Kennard. Count that one. Clippers leading by 19. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Miami's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Strus. Knocks down the 3 ball. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 20.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Strus, following the score by Lou Williams. Strus passes to Hero. To the paint, got a piece of it. Stolen by Zubac. Inside, here's Beverly. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Beverly's got 29.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him. Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Miami's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Kennard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So good. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Lou Williams. Heat also with a sub. Nunn's checked in. That free throw, good from Kennard. The Heat shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Iguodala, wide open. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Drills it from outside.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Tipped away. Passes it to Achua. Here's Nunn. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Nunn's got 17.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Nunn. He's got 17. Harkless the pass to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lou Williams.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now here's Iguodala. Good ball movement here by Miami. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Kennard. Miami grabs the miss. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Harkless. He's got 9. Hero passes to Iguodala. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
A moment to check out the numbers for Nunn. How this year has shaped up for him. He's putting up 13 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's Achua. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Achua. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Heat also with a sub. Adebayo's checked in. And so he hits both. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Leonard attacking, and Adebayo sends it back. Poked away. Hero passes to Iguodala. Adebayo kicks to Nunn. Here's Iguodala, 6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Remains Los Angeles ball.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Leonard's got 26. It's been all about Lou Williams for Los Angeles. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Ibaka. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Kennard in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Hero. The pass to Achua. To the inside. Adebayo. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
To the middle, here's Iguodala. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Shot's good by Achua.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got 32 points in the game.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Got that one up quick.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Leonard attacking, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Nunn. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Jackson finds Ibaka. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. And some changes here for the Heat. Olynyk is checked in for Achua. Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala. Robinson is subbed in for Tyler Hero. Adebayo passes to Nunn. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Kennard's shot is off. The Heat trail by 20. Robinson down low. Defended by Ibaka.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Jackson. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside Robinson. There's the dish to Olynyk. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Feeds to Leonard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Leonard's got 30.
Well, Kawhi Leonard starting to percolate, guys. You may want to start checking this guy.
Jackson comes over with the double. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Great open look there. 25 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Check out the vision from Jackson. He doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
Here's Butler. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Clippers leading by 21. Morris into the lane. Yep, that one goes.
This is where the frame of Morris allows him to absorb that contact and push right through it.
And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Now here's Butler. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here's Leonard from 3. Trains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 37.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
Butler, no good. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Williams, that's good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
They get it back. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Now here's Jackson. And he gets it to go. Now, none. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Olynyk. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And the Clippers call time here. Nobody near Williams. Douglas is checked in for the Heat. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Okpala. So it's Miami now. Here's Vincent, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Okpala. Three-pointer. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Leonard's got 39. The Heat shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Vincent. Knocked loose and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
In that game against Brooklyn, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Yep, it counts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Vincent, the pass to Haslam. Here's Vincent, a three ball. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. To the paint, here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Vincent. And here's Haslam. Here's Okpala. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It would take extraordinary discipline from a defensive player not to foul Lou Williams. That's how good this guy is.
Shooting one.
That's good from Williams.
Well, Lou Williams has talked openly about the fact that because he's come off the bench most of his career, it has probably extended and lengthened that career. Interesting stuff. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Kevin Gelly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Here's Vincent. To the middle. Here's Okpala, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Mann, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mann's got 4 this quarter. Here's Vincent. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Puts one up from 19, and it's Strus with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Oturu, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
Daniel Oturu at the line for 2. Two.
And the first one drops. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues, and some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
Clippers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Outside Williams. The shot. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Williams has got 43 points. Heat shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Inside, and it's blocked.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Leonard.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And the Clippers call time here. They're ahead by 33. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rebound by the Heat.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Now that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Heat, Mo Harkless. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harkless. Harkless hits them both. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From deep, it's rebounded by Akpala. Pass to Vincent. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Outside for Batum. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Into the lineup for the Heat. Precious Achiuwa.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Strus. Batum with the steal. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, you all turned it on down the stretch, so what was the difference?
We started to play defense and execute on the offensive end, and we finally started to knock down shots.
Well, that led to a win, man, and I appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.